Alrighty guys, so it is Monday night, I don't even know what day it is today, June 18th, and I decided that I'm beginning to paint. Oh, there's a dog in here with me. I'm gonna start painting my room. This is the wall that my bed is on normally, so I'm gonna start by painting that. Right, priming this wall is a lot easier than doing like this wall, so that's good. So the wall's white, that wall's white, except not all of it is white. Basically what I did is I did a coat of primer. I know I look amazing right now. I did a coat of primer and then I did one coat of white paint, and it didn't look like flawless, which I wanted it to. So I did another coat of white paint. That area of that far wall has like that area. That area where the ladder is has 2 coats, but my foot didn't fall in a paint can this time, which I'm happy to report. But I know it'll be worth it in the end. I didn't do this wall yet. This is still gray, but eventually this will be white too. I just can't do it right now. I am also running out of paint. Yeah, it's a nice clean room I have here. Hey everyone. Alright, so day 2 of our renovation is I actually just got the prints in the mail, so I'm so happy that I did paint last night. So these are the prints. I got them from Society 6. I'll show you them better after. I have this up here. I think I'm going to do black frames. I don't know why. I'm really feeling the black frames. I'm going to try and get them. I might have to go to Ikea, to be honest. I think we should just head out the door. And I'm going to also look for curtains because I don't like how it looks without that. And some different lampshades. And I feel like I want to tie in some wood into this. My color scheme is black, white, and like this color. That picture actually has this color in it. So that's why I bought that pillow. And maybe some gold. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever I like. I'm normally pretty good at this. So this outfit of the day is just a little bit more casual. Pretty hot outside and I want it to be comfortable. So this is a top. It's a top. It's a top I got at Zara years ago. It's this like really cool suede material. I don't know if you can like see how the material fits. I really like how it lays. It's like kind of loose. These shorts are these shorts from Zara. I've been obsessing over them. This is actually my first time wearing them. And I don't know why with these kind of outfits I don't like wearing a belt because I feel like it's just so clunky. I have my pochette Matisse paired with this. My sunglasses that I've been dying over. I love them. And these shoes. I just put these on because I'm obsessed with them. My star bangles. Have to have these on at all times. An outfit is never complete without some perfume, so today I'm using the Flower Bomb Bloom. I was about to say foundation. Nope, this has been my favorite because it's a little bit lighter than the regular Flower Bomb. It has the same like smell, but just like not as heavy. So I feel like for me now, this is like my everyday. A little bit of an update time. I just finished up at the mall. I was gonna go to a few stores, but I didn't end up because I really just want to get this room put together. I just finished up at HomeSense and I got some few things there in the trunk, so I'll show you when I get home. But now I'm at Ikea. I came here all alone, so this should be interesting. I'm gonna see if I can get some organization things too. I don't know where I'm gonna fit all of this, but we'll figure it out. So here, I know I have to get frames here for sure. It's like my dream house. Look at this. Ikea really stepped up their game. When I get a house, it's definitely gonna look like this. I think this is like my dream closet. I think I want to get this mirror to replace my marble one, and I'll put the marble one in my bathroom. And then I think for my closet, eventually I want to get like 2 things like this, like one of those. Hey everyone, so I just got home from what feels like the longest day of my life, and I thought I would show you guys what I got. First thing I got were those 2 black frames. I need to hang them up. One of them is this. It's like a silhouette of a woman, and the other is this here. Okay, so I kind of set up this corner like this. I obviously need a better. This is like a dead orchid that I got my mom on Valentine's Day. I like the silver detailing mixed with the gold detailing. I don't know if I love this gray lamp. Maybe something a little bit darker. I have to see once I get the curtains up, but so far I'm really liking it. Hello, my beautiful friends. So today is Wednesday, and I got this all done last night. Last time we checked off, I think I was going to STRUCTUBE, and I bought a lamp, but it was awful. Like, in the store, it looked really good, and then I brought it home, and then I put it on. Like, I put it on, and like I took it out of the box, and it looked okay, but it just wasn't the vibe I was going for. I was not a fan, so I'm going today to return that, and then I also wanted to take you through the last steps. I'll give you kind of like a room tour in this video. How does that sound at the end? And then I want to really finish off my room today. I need to get lamps today. So I asked you guys if you wanted to see a vlog of me redoing my room or get ready with me, and I'm happy you guys picked a vlog. I wanted to also give you some tips on how to do, I mean, this was all pretty affordable, but I wanted to give you some tips on how to do it a little bit more budget friendly, some really good tips. So the first thing are these paintings, these prints. That one's like the silhouette girl, and that one is some leaf looking stuff. I love that one because it brings in like the darkness into the wall, then adds some color. They're from a website called Society 6, and I actually, my other prints that I'll show you when I do the room tour that I had there before were also from Society 6. They are a little bit expensive. I think that one was like $50 and that one was like something else, so I don't really know. They are pretty pricey, and then you have to also pay for shipping. By the way, the pillow I got from them is no longer in this room. It's in my mom's room. I can't have 500 pillows on my bed. If you go on Etsy, you can actually download, I bought one. Don't ask me why. I was laying in bed and I was like, yes, buy. I have nowhere to put it. But it's actually my screensaver right now. It says J'adore, and that's a print that I bought on Etsy. I think it was $7. You can search on Etsy for prints. I think they're just called like downloadable poster prints. But you can literally just buy the print, take it to your local print shop, which I'm not sure where mine is, but I think you can print it at like Staples or Bureau & Grow. Have them print it out for you, and then you can go get like an inexpensive frame. Frames from Ikea, they're the biggest size they had, I think, because I wanted it to take up like the whole wall. I think $24, which is affordable. You can even go to Goodwill. I know there's a Goodwill furniture store like near my house, so you can even go there and get picture frames. But the ones from Ikea, they have a bunch of different colors. They even have gold ones. So you can then print it any size you want, so it would be like half the price. Tip number 2 is that you can save a lot of money doing it yourself. I know that a lot of people think it's very hard, but to be honest, I did all of this myself. I painted the walls, I put the pictures in the frames, I carried everything into the house, I went to Ikea by myself, hung up the curtain rod by myself, literally drilled like the holes in the wall. You can save a lot of money just doing it yourself, which I'm very thankful for my mom, who always did things by herself, and like I wouldn't even want to pay someone to do this because I find it fun. Some people would never want to paint their walls, but it brings me so much joy. Another thing is you always want to check out Winners and stores like that, because you can find cheaper alternative. Their lamps are normally around $30 to $60. So I'm going to go return that lamp at STRUCTUBE. I bought some other things at STRUCTUBE, but when I do my tour, I will show you guys, like tell you where I got everything. And then I have to go, I'm going to go to Bougie because I asked you guys where to get nice lamps. And then I also have to get something to hang on this wall. So it came out a lot better than I expected, but I'm not done yet. So I don't see anything I like in here, which sucks. I may have to go to Winners. I am so in love with how this turned out. I think it is complete. I love the tags on the lights and almost everything, so I could remember the price and tell you. So if you remember it before, my walls were actually like a very dark gray color. It looked like this before. It was that color. It had these 2 pictures, which are both from Society 6, and that's what I had there before. With the same side tables and white lamp. I am so impressed with myself. Everything I want to say is really affordable compared to like Z Gallery or like West Elm or other places where things are super expensive. Even STRUCTUBE is more expensive than this. Truly like a bougie on a budget bedroom, I want to say. So I'm just going to go through and tell you guys where I got everything and how much it costed me. First thing I ordered were the prints. Those two prints, I gave you guys a tip before. Frames were $24 each, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So I'll try to link the exact same pictures down below. I wanted to get this size so that it takes up the whole room. I didn't want the walls to look bare. This headboard, I think it was on sale for $100 or less at Jocelyn Main. It's like a beigey color. I didn't really know how I was going to incorporate gold into the mix. I ended up doing it, but just in a different way than I expected. These pillows are from Ikea. These are the bigger size pillows. This pillow and this pillow are the same material. I got these maybe a month ago. The next thing I got was I went to Winners. By the way, I already had these side tables. Don't mind what's underneath. I didn't do that. They're from Pier 1. They are a little bit more expensive, but I've had them for a while. So I went to Winners and I got this pillow right here. Definitely check out Winners. This one I think was $20, but it's super comfy. When I bought this, I had not yet bought these pillows, so I thought this was just gonna go in front of the gray ones. And then when I went to Ikea after that, I also bought that mirror in gold when I bought this, but it didn't end up working out, so I returned it or exchanged it for the silver. I'll get to that in a sec. These are my next purchase at Ikea. The pillow covers were $9. I'm not exactly sure how much the inside pillow was. I got two of them and they're like the most beautiful cream shade. When I bought them, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to return this pillow, but it ended up looking so good all together, like the different shades of nude. It's not even capturing how pretty it is on camera. I really love the different shades of nude because it ties my headboard in really well. The next thing I bought at Ikea is this bed duvet cover. I'm not sure how much that was. It wasn't expensive at all. It came with a duvet cover and two pillow covers. The next thing I got at Ikea was this bed. It's just like a throw. I guess it's like a blanket, but I use it as a throw. I use it as a throw to tie in the beige color at the end of the bed. Without it, it kind of just looks not finished. So I really like how that looks with that. You can't really see. Then at Ikea, I also got these things. This vase, which I wanted to tie in the black frames. I didn't just want to have random black frames, and I had not yet bought these lamps. So I wanted to tie in the black. This I think was a little bit expensive if I'm being completely honest. I mean, like for Ikea, I don't know, it was probably around $20. I also got this at Ikea, which like, okay, so one thing about when I was decorating my room, I didn't want to buy things just to buy things. Like I needed to buy things that spoke to me, that I wanted to look at, that when I saw them, I was like, oh my God. And if that meant I didn't buy anything in the store, then I didn't buy anything in the store. I literally got so excited when I saw this. I was skeptical about mixing the gold and the silver. I do it all the time with my jewelry, but I was skeptical about doing it with my furniture, but I'm so happy I did. Little things really matter just to make it a little bit more bougie. If we go into my closet, see on this side, all of my hangers are the same. These hangers were expensive. They were from Winners. I think a pack of like 10 was like $12. It was like something crazy like that. So I actually had like all of these hangers all along here mixed with like these wood ones. So it looked kind of messy. It looked kind of gross, to be honest. I bought these hangers. A pack of 10 were $2. I like these just as much as like those ones. I just like that they're all the same. So a pack of 10 was $2 and they bring me just as much joy as the ones that were more expensive. Before I had these two lamps, I had a gray lamp and a white lamp you saw. And I went to STRUCTUBE looking for lamps. I did find a lamp, I bought it, but it ended up looking awful. Got a few things. I bought these from STRUCTUBE. I really wanted to incorporate a little bit of green. One of these, there's two in here, one of these is $2. They had really beautiful greenery and flowers. And then if you come on this side, this whole thing is from STRUCTUBE. This vase was from STRUCTUBE, and I believe it was on liquidation. It was $13, but I really liked the color of it. It kind of matched in with like the blush pink in there. I really liked it. These were from STRUCTUBE. This was from STRUCTUBE. I bought them at STRUCTUBE because at Winners, one of these flowers was like $6. I think it was $5 at STRUCTUBE, but it was nicer here. And then these white ones were from the dollar store. And then the last thing I had to do was get like two lights. Over there I had the charcoal one, not meeting my needs, okay? It was just not looking as good as I wanted it to. So I was like, what color? And I was thinking black. I always came back to black. Yesterday when I went to Winners for the first time, these were the lamps that I got excited about. They're the only lamps that caught my attention, and it was really important for me that they matched. I wanted both sides to be symmetrical but also different with the decorations. I was in the store and I was on Facetune of the picture I took coloring in the gray lamp that I had before. I actually had this as part of my decoration before on my side table, so I knew that this was actually going to look really good, and the price of this was really good. They were each $59. The other lamps that I was looking at other stores were over $100, so $59 for these lamps is like amazing for me. I also picked up three decorations. I picked up this little gold spiky thing to incorporate gold on this side of the bed. And then I had my black Elizabeth and James candle that I got for Christmas. I really wanted to do something on this wall here. This is the mirror I originally got in gold, but it didn't work. I was actually going to hang them behind here. It just looked too much going on with these big pictures, so I hung it here. I hung it myself with just a little hook up there, you can see. That was where I put the first hole, so I need to put like white out on that or something. This was $34.99. I love how it just completes this little corner. Before, it was like looking very empty in that corner. Also got this one candle. I think this was $7. I just wanted to bring some white into the table here so it wasn't so dark, and I needed something to fill the space. The last thing I did was I got these curtains. They were a little bit more expensive than the regular curtains from Ikea, but they are the same exact material as these pillows. So it's very cohesive in the sense that those pillows match these. You can see like they're like a velvet. I liked how those gray curtains matched with those gray pillows. I didn't want just random black frames, so I tied it in with the decorations, and I'm really happy with how the gold accents look. Over here is my desk area. Don't mind the messiness. I have the white lamp that was next to my bed with white flowers, and I'm trying to incorporate more white with this gray color because the other wall is white. I wanted to fill up the space without it looking like cluttered. I have to clean that mirror. Wow. So this is my mirror from Ikea that I covered with marble sticky paper. You can see I literally just covered it with marble sticky paper. You guys always ask about that. I put the pictures that were above my bed on top of this. This is just my dresser, and all the stuff that was on that I threw on the floor to show you guys. This I got such a long time ago. I don't even know where it is. I have my perfume collection. These like green things I got from STRUCTUBE also. They just didn't go on the other side of the bed. I have a champagne bottle. This metal thing, which I want to fill with something. I just haven't figured out what yet. And then this is just like a mess of stuff. I need to figure out a better thing. I tried to incorporate a lot of white on this wall to brighten it up. I'm exhausted. That was like a long 2 days of non-stop doing my room. Well, 3 days. Started late Monday night, and now it's Wednesday and I'm all done. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. You could obviously make it more affordable by going to Goodwill and things, but overall I think that this, like, for how much it changed and how much I love it, it was so affordable. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys back here on the weekend.